Welcome back, everybody. I'm Pixel Dragon, and you're watching a Let's Play of The Lies of P. In the last episode, we went and fought Victor, the champion. He was very enhanced by the alchemists, and upon defeating him, we found the leader of the alchemists, and he seemed a little... I don't know. I get the feeling he's kind of anxious to kill me, but he knows I am Geppetto's puppet. So, and that he and Geppetto have a bit of a history. So what we're going to do is we're going to go back to Hotel Krat, and we're going to see if there's anything that we can learn from Geppetto. We're also going to wander around. Maybe Vanini has something to say, or maybe Sophia.
So you met Simon. I've been dreading this conversation. I should have told you about Simon earlier. But it's the sort of thing you have to see to believe. He is the most dangerous man in Krat. He spreads mayhem and death for a delusion he calls evolution. Simon wants to evolve a new world in Krat. A horrible future. Even worse than the carcass monsters we already face. That's why I woke you up. If you can't save Krat from Simon, no one can. Find the Isle of Alchemists. Someone must know how to get there. I will help as much as I can, of course. Please, save Krat.
Okay, good to know.
Whatever choice you make, I shall wait for you. That is why I'm the listener. To bear witness.
Oh, we got new stuff about listening and ergo.
I've always wondered why I'm a listener. Why this power came to me, in this time and place. But now I understand. Ergo reached out, wanting someone to hear it was once human. Or maybe it wanted someone to remember it. Perhaps a god or an angel. Who knows? But the alchemists have tainted everything. The gold coin tree is a pathetic creature they created from the listeners. Like many of their creations, it's tragic, but useful. You can control ergo with gold coin fruits. The sad tears of those who became trees. If they get the chance, the alchemists might force me to make such a tree for them. Or something even more tragic. Don't let the sacrifice of the alchemists' victims be in vain. With the fruit, they lend their strength to you. Collect gold coin fruits, and let the Saintess statue inspire you to victory. You honor their sacrifice, their grief, and tears.
Alright, now we're going to ask about ergo.
Petrification disease, puppet frenzy, and carcass monsters don't happen by chance. They're all related to ergo. Ergo is the essence of life, made from the petrification disease. It contains the memories and distilled lifespan of the victim. That's why puppets sometimes awaken their old selves, or describe someone else's memories. Simon coveted ergo's power, and he noticed that the process of curing the petrification disease could also create enhanced humans. Krat became a city of monsters and petrification disease because of Simon's terrible experiments. The king of puppets tried to stop Simon, but he didn't do well either. Now, our only hope is you. Save Krat from this nightmare.
Okay. I don't know what she means that she should have told me about Simon sooner. I mean, she's like, you have to see it for yourself. I was like, he just looks like a dude. His monsters look crazy. Oh, hey, this lady.
I'm afraid you saw my bad side at the Grand Exhibition. I was able to escape, thanks to you. I didn't mean to be ungrateful. I'm a soldier from outside Krot. They sent us in pairs to investigate. I got trapped by the blockade and separated from my partner. I don't think the puppets are the only things at play here. Can I stay with you until I get in touch with my partner?
Sure.
I get the puppets, but what are the monsters doing here? What is happening to Krot?
Is that the last thing?
I get the puppets.
Yeah. Okay. Let's go check with Vanini.
I hear there is a new guest at the hotel, and that you had a little something to do with that. I just find saving people is its own reward. I certainly don't need the money. Even strangers. Everyone deserves some help now and then. If we who live through times like this don't live the best lives we can, we dishonor the memories of all we have lost. Honoring the lost is why I do what I do. In a way, I envy the dead. They don't have to know what it's like to remember that they're gone. Ha! And here I go again. Blah, 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 and who cares, huh? Now, let's get out there and save my... that is, our city.
Oh, something about the Grand Covenant.
The Grand Covenant. You're not asking much, are you? Very well. Geppetto himself created it, and God help me, I made it work. It's in every puppet, a sort of conscience. And in theory, it should have prevented anything like the puppet frenzy ever happening. It's because we don't truly understand Ergo, at least that's my view. Sometimes Ergo-driven puppets gain what we call awakened egos. Individuality, more or less. Which is a dangerous thing if someone's not ready to handle it. Though that is rare. Or used to be. Hence, the Grand Covenant. Humanity's safety net. But it did not work. The puppet frenzy happened anyway. And I still don't know how. So, the King of Puppets, how did he get around the Covenant, I wonder? He used the Ergo wavelengths, but what did he do to their consciences? However, it's a different story when a single puppet cracks the safety device of so many puppets. Does the Grand Covenant break when their ego awakens? Or did someone cause the frenzy after lifting the Grand Covenant? If it's the former, the King of Puppets is the culprit. If it's the latter, the King of Puppets is a means to an end. I am but a simple, brilliant genius and a man about town. I do not pretend to be otherwise. That is why I'm asking you to solve this. Everything depends on what you do now and your choices.
Okay. Wow, there's a lot of exposition going on.
Will you do, me a favor? For once, it's not difficult or dangerous. Just give this to Alidoro. I'd give it to him myself, but he's in the Barren Swamp now. He'll understand the significance of this gift. I know. Just do this for me, and I'll be grateful.
A four-fingered glove. All right.
I know my way around a weapon.
Did I get a second? Nope. I need two more. Okay. Let's go talk to Lady Antonia, see if she has anything she wants to say.
People have no idea. Thanks for keeping me company.
Okay. Nothing new from her. Geppetto will probably have a decent amount of stuff to say, though, seeing as how Simon and him used to be partners. At least I would assume he would have a bunch to say. I'm gonna guess that it's, Simon was ambitious and then his ambitions turned evil, something like that.
Oh my. This is a change I didn't expect. Did the King of Puppets get you? Or some other ruffians? I'm glad you're growing, but I'm not sure what to make of this. Be wary of dangerous people. And always be a good boy for me. Ah, I'm glad you're here, my son. Have you seen that painting? I can't believe my eyes. It's almost as if something is growing out of the portrait. I remember commissioning that piece from an artist named D. Gray. Like
Dorian.
all artists, he was eccentric. He claimed that a painting could harbor a living soul. But how can that happen? Just like the fairy tale. Forgive a foolish man his ramblings. Perhaps the seed of its growth was there all along. I know you're curious, so see for yourself. I have my work to keep me busy.
Is he seriously not going to talk about Simon?
You don't remember much beyond Rose. Ask me about areas you...
Oh, nice. New areas.
I knew the alchemists were up to something. Something more sinister than just a cure. I should have known. Never trust an alchemist, I always say. But in desperate times, I broke my own rule. This is tragic news, especially for Antonia. Do what you can to keep her heart from breaking. The Barren Swamp was originally vacant, useless land. It became a massive dumping ground when the factory started disposing of puppets. The polluted groundwater spawned strange creatures. Perhaps similar to the ones in the cathedral. Definitely worth an investigation. And rumors whisper of rare treasure in a monster's nest. Why don't you go look for it, son?
Weird thing to ask your kid to do.
Krot Central Station. Yes, it's where you woke up. There used to be a workshop near the station. However, the puppets destroyed it when they attacked. Many of the puppets have moved on, but now, strange monsters lurk nearby. Be careful if you go back. You're precious to me.
Oh, nice. I can go back to Krot Central Station and probably fight new monsters. That's awesome.
People call them the Alchemists of the Isle. Their headquarters must be on an island across the sea, but it's not on any charts. I remember tales of an underground dock in Krot, where the alchemists would embark. That's all I know.
Okay. Can I interact with this yet? Oh, okay.
I can't predict how you'll change. How to proceed?
Interesting. Let's upgrade the shop.
Lady Antonia has heard about the Grand Exhibition. She realizes their cure is meaningless. Her illness has worsened. Perhaps because she lost hope. I fear we might lose her soon. Lady Antonia cautions against it, to be sure. But I still believe the gold coin fruit is our last hope. I have heard about an alchemist who knows how to use that most miraculous of medicines. Please find a way to treat her. This is a supply box. I shall open it and add it. No matter what fate brings us.
Alright, I got a Vivid Ergo fragment. Alright, 1 quartz, an alchemical booster, speed up gold coin fruit growth. I don't care about that. I am going to start trying to use the wish stone. I'm a little curious as to how powerful it really is.
Whatever choice you make, I shall wait.
Let's see, I'm about, what, 400, 2400 shy? Yeah, I can make that up. Plus 2. Okay. Alright. Does that get it to me? Ooh, I'm 7 shy. Okay.
Whatever choice.
Oh, I was 107 shy. I was looking at the wrong digit there.
Whatever choice.
There we go. Get it up to 40. Yeah, I'm getting pretty diminished returns on this. You'll notice that I go up 2 levels and I get a total of 3 points added. So I might have hit a soft cap here. Alright, I'm gonna start putting things into vitality from this point forward. Maybe vigor if I need it, but vitality is really kind of where the things I'm gonna be needing moving forward. Alright, I'm thinking that the Barren Swamp might be the next space. Next zone.
The Isle of Alchemists. According to the guide, Vanini visited that place. That's something, I guess.
I know it's just there for decoration. The way that's hanging makes me think something's gonna like rip out of it and chase me. Oh, hey! Cat and the Fox.
Ciao, Bello. It seems you and I share a strong connection.
Talking to an alchemist is like talking to a brick wall. That's also an alchemist.
Brother, you should say hello to your friend. But it is true that we are in something of a bind. We're going to need to consult with our old friend.
You got that right, sister. Our pal is sure to help us. We didn't behave that badly at his last shindig. I hope.
A moment, please. My young brother here is slowly but surely losing his very sight, his windows to the world, to a terrible, slow-working illness. That is why I seek the gold coin fruit. It's said to work miracles, and do I ever need one? The alchemists give us just enough to keep him going, but not enough to cure, and never what they promised. We can't rely on those crucible-kissing wizards. Please, don't make me beg. He needs this. Besides, for a fellow who raided the Black Rabbit Brotherhood's den and walked out in one piece, it'll be as easy as eating your weight in bumbaloni.
Please. The gold coin fruit is the only thing that helps. Are you there? Can you hear me?
Please. The gold coin fruit is the only thing that helps. Can you spare any? As a personal favor?
Sure, why not?
We knew you were a true friend. And generous.
That's right. I liked you from the start, you know? Just had a feeling. If you felt otherwise, that wasn't me.
Ignore this one. When he gets excited or just feels happy, he gets chatty. But he really is grateful. We both are. On that note, I hate to borrow and run, but we have another request from the alchemist to take care of, so we will be staying behind. You'll need to go on without us, so I suppose this is farewell. I won't ever forget your kindness. Here, a small token, but it's a gift from the heart. Now go.
Quixotic and beg as a gesture. Alright. Quixotic is some music that I got.
You need me? I was surprised when the bell rang. The Isle of Alchemists, you say? And monsters. This is a nightmare. I'm living my own nightmare. Puppets and alchemists forget it. It is their secret island, a place hidden from the world. But even if we could find it, how to get there? What about... I don't know if it even works anymore. But one still requires fuel, needs must when the devil drives. There could still be a way. A dangerous but marvelous mode of transportation. But it won't work without a golden ergo. My research, well, Pulcinella did a lot of the heavy lifting, has led me to believe you can find one deep within the Barren Swamp. It's also led me to believe it is guarded by actual monsters. So, I can't make this decision for you. It's up to you. No, I'm not going to tell you the details yet. Not until we have that golden ergo. It's just not worth getting our hopes up, compagno.
Okay. Man, 22 minutes in, and it's just been tons of exposition. That does happen sometimes. I mean, it's nice to get a bunch of story. We've been kind of going with just little tiny tidbits here and there. So it's nice to have everything kind of starting to get explained as to what's been going on, how things came to be. All right. Barren Swamp. Tram station. Resplendent Ergo fragment. I'm excited to see what kind of monsters are here. That sounds like there's going to be some different things. Pretty crazy. So, Venini's Krat Landmark Guide 4. In this issue of Venini's Guide, we'd like to introduce a special place different from our previously featured attractions. And we don't mean special in a good way. Of course, it may cater to a few people with peculiar tastes, but if you're an adventurer who wants to know all about Krat, it's worth learning about its shadows. In that sense, the Barren Swamp is the area that showcases Krat's shadows well. The Barren Swamp is where scrapped puppets are discarded. Because it's composed of swamps and ravines, it wasn't part of the city's development. In the past, it was briefly a coal mine, but was soon forgotten because of the Ergo discovery. Later, a few shrewd factory businesses, concerned about scrapped puppets, began to dispose of them illegally here, turning the swamp into what it is now. A swamp full of discarded puppets and corrupted animals. It's Krat's grave itself. Luckily, the city announced that they'll turn the Barren Swamp into a park with the exhibition just around the corner. So we're seeing some hope here. It's a living grave of hell. How about seeing this kind of place with your own eyes before anything's developed? Good or bad, an experience is an experience. Rating 2.5 out of 5. An attraction for those who want to see Krat's shadow. Long boots are a must. Reporter Medoro. This guide was made with the support of from the Vanini Company, friend of the city. All right. All right, let's dive in.
This place is... Okay, there's no easy way to say this, but it's a puppet graveyard.
Japanese iron protection.
Humans call it an illegal dumping site. The city tried to stop it, but eventually we had much bigger concerns. If the Grand Exhibition's horrific solution spread this far too, I think it's just too terrible to think about. Oh, why am I thinking about it?
And we're gonna blow this guy up. Alright, got a star fragment. Oh, ouch. Fire equals bad. Got it. I forgot to equip my wish stone. What? That was neat, like a little robot that just shoots fire. I was a little worried he might explode. Oh yes, they do have the ones with the different different heads. That's awesome. Legion magazine and Crescent Moonstone. That was a weird growl. Belford Superior Insulation Converter. What do I have equipped? Increase max HP, weight limit, increase damage on puppets. Cool. That's what I wanted. I'm gonna run this episode just a little long. Oh dang. Okay. Shoot. I'm gonna run this episode just a little long. Just because there was so much exposition, and I want to have an episode where we actually do something. Yeah, I thought something like that might happen. Oh, what? Another one of those? Oh, no, no, no. Oh, it's like an electric puppet. An electric version of the Mad Clown. Haha, you missed, you turd. Shoot. Woo! Oh boy. Man, this guy is tough. Man. Come on. What? No, no, no. That's not... No, come on. He's just doing the same thing over and over to be super obnoxious. Got a Legion caliber out of him, at least. I hope he does not respawn. Respawn, I mean. Special Purification Ampule. I only got one item out of him, so I think he might be and it wasn't anything super special, so I think he might be a respawning enemy. If so, I am not gonna be doing so hot around here. I don't know if I can make it past this part. I don't have really anything. Yeah, there was no way I was gonna make it past that. Oh, nice! This guy respawns. Oh, get out, get out. There we go. I am excited to get more of these larger robots. They are fun. So it's a lot more fun than what do you call it? These larger robots are a lot more fun than, say, like the headless beat up robots that are really, really fast. I just don't really care for them. She's kind of too she or he, whatever it is. It's too fast for my liking. Oh, wow. Okay, found out what that thing does. Alright. There we go. Nice. And then we gotta run across here. Oh no. Alright, let's see if the Mad Clown puppet comes back. Nope, doesn't look like it. Ah, that is actually pretty reassuring for me. There we go. Legion magazine. Those bear traps, man, those are hard to spot. I want to go back down here, so I don't want to miss anything. That's a pretty decent distance down there. Oh, oh no. No, come on. Over. Fuse. There we go. I need to kite this thing back. Yeah, here we go. Woo! Okay. So here is what I need to do. I need to switch this purification. Alright. And I'm going to run back there and grab that item. A dim ergo fragment. Nope, can't get out of it. Okay. And there we go. Cure it as soon as it comes out. Or as soon as it hits the top of the meter. Is that a... I think that's a gun guy. Oh, it's a sword dude. Gotta have him come across here instead. Whoa! That is a much heavier hit than I was expecting. I was actually wondering if part of that bridge was going to fall out from under me. Oh, one of these dudes. Yeah, I'll just drop down on top of him. Nope, that didn't work. That also did not work. Ow. Stop. Okay, Fire Canister, Crescent Moonstone, Star Fragment. And Radiant Ergo Fragment. A lot of status effects happening here. Throwing Cell. Okay. Oh, hey, buddy. Didn't mean to exclude you. Crescent Moonstone. Required 9749. I need 90. I have 9249. 9749 is what I get for my next level. Half Moonstone. Well, that sucked. All right. now that we're at the 40-minute mark, we have had about 15 minutes of fun exploration through here. So we're going to wrap up the episode here, and we're going to do kind of a proper run through of the Barren Swamp in the next episode. So I will see you all there.